administration's 50 running scandals bushed. Number 3, lame duck gate. President Bush has hired a new deputy chief of staff, a presidential advisor on par with a national security advisor, who's he found to fill the shoes of 52-year-old Joe Hagan, a logistics expert with 3 decades experience in D.C., who also served in the first Bush administration and is now leaving to become a CEO. It's Blake Gottesman, Jenna's high school boyfriend, who's now 28 years old. His most important previous job was carrying Mr. Bush's coat. Literally, he was the kid who physically carried the president's coat. He also occasionally carried Barney, the famously ill-tempered Bush family dog. Now that kid is deputy chief of staff. Sleep easy, America. Number 2, small government gate. The next time you hear Karl Rove or some other media haircut refer to America as a center-right nation, a country that thinks government is a problem and not the solution to any problem, we here at Countdown invite you to cite a new Time Magazine Rockefeller Foundation poll. Turns out Americans have high expectations and high hopes for what government can do for our country. More than 2/3 of Americans want the government to improve child care and paid family leave. More than 3/4 of Americans want the government to expand access to quality health care. More than 4/5 of Americans want the government to start major initiatives to improve energy efficiency and to start the kind of major public works projects FDR used to create jobs and pull the country out of the Depression. Center-right, schmenter-right. Americans want a government that works, and that's just not a right-wing idea anymore. And number 1, Justice Delayed Gate. America's first military war crimes trial since World War II begins today. The defendant, Salim Hamdan, Osama bin Laden's chauffeur. In that small windowless courtroom in Cuba today, the ideals of American justice that are on display for the world to know. The rules of the court give deference to the prosecution. The jury is all military officers. Only 2/3 have to vote for conviction. That's considered a hung jury in a non-kangaroo court. Hearsay is admissible, and if Hamdan somehow is found not guilty of all charges, he'll stay locked up at Gitmo anyway. For we must consider that we shall be as a city upon a hill. The eyes of all people are upon us.